I'll give you a couple of pointers. One is to understand, and this is something Dan Savage says all the time,
Mm.
just because a relationship ends doesn't mean it fails.
I think that's great
Too,
advice.
too many people at all ages, but particularly young people, are holding on to relationships that have outlived their usefulness or their pleasure, or that never were right in the first place, but people didn't know going into them that they weren't right, or one or both of them has grown in ways that takes them away from the other. Or, I mean, so many reasons that a relationship, it's time for it to be over, and yet they think they failed
Yes.
if it ends. And I want to just help people feel empowered to lovingly and honestly dissolve a relationship that doesn't serve you anymore. And after I gave this advice and I talked a longer time about it in Nijmegen, I got an email from someone the next day who said, I had the courage to end a relationship that was toxic.
Mm.
And thank you. I wouldn't have ended it if I hadn't listened to you. So, which made my brain go boom,
Right.
that people really need to, I as an old person, and I own that phrase old at 76. I don't mind. I'm old. Okay. I'm lucky to be alive and I'm old. As an old person, I've learned some things over the years. And I think back, since I was single much of my life, I was married twice, but I was single most of my life. And I had relationships. And when they ended, I cried and I mourned them. And I thought, oh, I failed. I believe that. I swallowed. I failed. And now, from the vantage point of being
Mm.
many years and many relationships older, I think how lucky I was that that ended as it was, because it enabled my path to go in this direction or that direction.